It's the Flow Friday Night Sports Show, and our next guest is an absolute legend of netball already in her young career. She's the captain of the Adelaide Thunderbirds, originally hailing from the Eyre Peninsula town of Wudinna. We welcome her back to the Flow Friday Night Sports Show. Hannah Petty, welcome back. How are you, mate?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me on.
Great to have you on. I know all of your friends on the EP would be listening in right now, intently listening in to find out how you got the job done on Wednesday night. What a thrilling win for the Thunderbirds. Your fourth of the season. You must be one proud skipper.
Oh, it was so good. I think, especially losing to them by one goal last time, to get up this time in their home deck makes it even more special, considering everyone kind of wrote us off on that game and we just proved them all wrong, which I couldn't be more proud of.
Seems to be something in the Petty DNA that enjoys being the underdog and proving people wrong. You've pretty much done it all of your career, and you're continuing to do it now as the skipper of the Thunderbirds. Is some of that grit and determination that we associate with the Petty name starting to rub off on some of your teammates, perhaps?
Well, there might be, but yeah, it definitely helps when you're kind of growing up with that, and growing up with Harry, always having that in the backyard. It has flowed onto the netball court, so no complaints there.
Hey, it's certainly no different, no strange thing for you being away from home, but I would imagine for some of your teammates, being up in the hub as you are at the moment, or have been, protected from the COVID situation that was down here in South Australia. How was that, hubbing up there? That would have been a little different, I'd imagine.
Yeah, we were actually super excited come a week ago when everything was coming to Adelaide. The girls couldn't wait to play at home and have our last three home games. But coming up here to the sunny coast, it's where we were last year. So we're enjoying the sunshine. It's 25 degrees every day, going down to the beach. So no complaints here on that front. But, yeah, everyone's just getting along well and gone back into our old routine.
Sounds terrible. I want to talk about the game with the Lightning, though, because I think this is the Thunderbirds' most mature performance in a long time. And you got off to a really good start, led at quarter time, but they really came at you in that second quarter. This is a team that's going to play probably finals netball. I mean, we expect them to. And you could have been forgiven at that point, the Thunderbirds, for dropping the bundle a little bit, but that's not the way of things in this group at the moment. You're able to regroup and have a really strong second half. I guess at three-quarter time you knew they were going to surge at you at some point, but down the stretch you guys managed to do enough to hold on and win by one goal. What are your thoughts about the maturity now of this group being able to win a game like that when put under serious pressure?
Yeah, we always knew they were going to come back, and every side does in this comp, which is what makes it so great. But the proudest thing I'm most proud about is that we have learnt from our past games. I think in other games, people have come back and got the win over the top of us, even though we've put out a good quarters. It's about now doing it consistently throughout. So for the girls to go back to basics and really knuckle down when they did come at us, to hold off for a one-goal win, I was just over the moon for everyone, and I think you saw that with our celebrations. We probably were a little bit over the top, but yeah, it just shows what it means to these group of girls.
Well, these are the sort of wins that you can build a group around. And look, to be fair, you deserve to win, the Thunderbirds. I think if you go and have a look through the match stats, you'll find that it was really the super shots that sort of kept them in it, 4 from 6 from beyond the arc, so to speak. But your shooting efficiency inside the circle was incredible. I think it was around 97%. So the way you fed the ball into the goal circle, the looks that your shooters got at the goal ring, I thought really you deserved to win. You dominated most of the game. So that's got to fill you full of confidence.
Oh, it certainly does. We come away up to the sunny coast going, right, 3 games to go, we've got to get our 3 wins. So to be able to put that performance forward, and our goalies missed 1 goal for the game, which is absolutely unbelievable, and we love those shooting stats. So a lot of hard work's gone into it throughout the season, but to finally see it paying off really makes next year exciting, and hopefully we can all stay together.
Yep, and you're respecting the ball, possession more and more now, the Thunderbirds. Less and less turnovers in every game. We're starting to see it. So clearly more composure with ball in hand. And really at Super Netball level, that's what it's all about. It's being able to, once you've got it, retain possession and hopefully force turnovers on your opponents. If you get more turnovers than them or from them than you give up to them, 9 times out of 10 you win the game, right?
Oh, exactly right. And that has been what's killing us in previous games. So to make that's been our focus for a few weeks now, and to finally get the reward, it just shows that hard work does pay off. And, I mean, we have a superstar backing goalkeeper, and all through the court everyone works hard defensively, but it's our attacking skills that have let us down. And we know that we can do it now. We've proved that we can. So for the next game, it's just maintaining it and, pushing the Vixens and Swifts for another win.
Well, let's talk about that because mathematically the T-Birds can still make the finals. So have you even spoken about that yet? Because mathematically it is possible.
No, we haven't really spoken about that, but we're just taking it one game at a time. But who knows, if we can somehow magically end up in finals, what a year that would be. But we're just focused on our next 2 games, and if the results go away, let's see what happens.
I like it. Thunderbirds and Vixens, 2nd of August, Nissan Arena. So will be interesting to see how they line up, the Vixens. But you will go into this game full of confidence. You've beaten them before, recently as well. So no reason you can't do it again.
Exactly right. I mean, we've just got to keep doing the same play and knowing that we can beat them. We do go on with extra confidence, but we can't let that change our game plan either. We've got to work hard on the ball and offensively, defensively, because that's what wins games. It's not just going to happen. It's the hard work that goes into it.
Yeah, excellent. So, well, we wish you all the best, Han. Have you got a message for the folk listening back home on the West Coast? The Central Air United, they are these days, your old crew. The Wudinna United and Central Air Mob have merged. I'm sure you're aware of that. They'll all be listening in, wanting to hear from their local legends. So have you got a message for them?
No, just well done to everyone doing everything right in lockdown, and hopefully you guys can get back out and playing sports soon, because we all know how important it is. So, hopefully that all things go right and you'll be back out next week or the following week, whenever that happens.
Well, we've got a message for you and for your charges there at the Thunderbirds. We're proud of you girls and the season that you've managed to put together, coming from, I don't mean to be nasty when I say this, but from rock bottom the previous season, to see this club rebuilding itself and you being at the centre part of it. We're all very proud of the work that you're putting in, Han. So keep going, keep the girls on track, and we look forward to catching up with you again soon here on the Flow Friday Night Sports Show.
Thank you so much for having me.